307. Personal service on the state. 1. Personal service upon the state shall be made by delivering the summons to an assistant attorney general at an office of the attorney general or to the attorney general himself within the state. 2. Personal service on a state officer solely sued in official capacity or state agency which shall be required to obtain personal jurisdiction over such an officer or agency shall be made by 1. Delivering the summons to the officer or the CEO of such agency or a person designated by the CEO to receive service, or 2. By mailing the summons by certified mail, return receipt requested to such officer or the CEO, and by personal service on the state by serving the Attorney General. Service by certified mail shall not be complete until the summons is received in a principal office of the agency and until personal service upon the state is completed. For the purpose of this section, the term principal office of the agency shall mean the location at which the office of the CEO of the agency is generally located. The front of the envelope, effective unless the front of the envelope bears the legend in all capital letters, urgent legal mail. CEO of each such agency shall designate at least one person other than himself to receive such papers on behalf of the agency. For purposes of this section, terms state agency shall be deemed to refer to any agency, board, bureau, commission, division, tribunal, or other entity which constitutes the state for the purpose of service under subdivision 1. 308. Personal service upon a natural person. Difference in personal delivery versus personal service is that you can have personal service accomplished by personal delivery, but personal delivery is not necessary to effectuate personal service on a person. Also, whenever there's nail and mail, suitable agent discretion, there's the 20-20-10 rule. So it's 20 days between the nailing or mailing, 20 days to file proof of service with the clerk of the court from whichever occurs last, either the nailing or mailing. You have 20 days to file the proof of service with the clerk, and then service is complete 10 days after the nailing or the mailing, whichever occurs last. Here we go with methods of personal service. And it mentions in all of these, except for personal delivery, that matrimonial actions are not included in this because that's accomplished pursuant to the DRL. 1. Personal delivery within the state. 2. Suitable agent discretion and first-class mail. 3. Serving an agent for service within the state. 4. When 1 and 2 cannot be made with due diligence, you can do nail and mail by taping the summons to the defendant's actual place of business, dwelling place, or usual place of abode, and then mailing by first-class mail. 5. When 1, 2, and 4 are impracticable, you could make an order to show cause, and then the court will tell you how to do personal service. 6. For the purpose of this, actual place of business will include any location that the defendant, through regular solicitation or advertisement, has held out as his place of business. 309. Service upon an infant. Personally serving either parent, guardian, or person having legal custody, or if married, the adult spouse residing with the infant. But if none of those people are within the state, you could also personally serve the infant by serving any person who he lives with or who he's employed by. If he's 14 or more, you must also personally serve the summons on the infant within the state. It doesn't say that the court can waive the service. For an incompetent, you serve the committee. For a conservatee, you serve the conservator, but the court can waive the service on the incompetent or the conservatee.